He's off and running, and he'll be off and running with a boundary. Flicked off his legs pretty neatly. Timing was excellent, as you would expect. And first boundary for Sachin Tendulkar.
Well, he's so strong in that area. We saw him miss a couple in the last game, actually, which we were all surprised about. But he is superb off his pads. That is somewhere where we as Zimbabwean batsmen can improve a hell of a lot. And I mean, you guys as an ex-coach, and you watch us now, you'll know that better than anyone.
Wow, look at that. We wondered at the start of this over whether he'd play a hook or a cut, but the ball was marginally short. He had a go at one and missed. This one came straight out the centre.
And that is out the centre of a very big, heavy bat. It's amazing that a little guy like him can pull and cut with such a heavy bat. It's the heaviest bat I've ever felt in an international cricketer. And he's quite some player.
What it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the bowler. He's pitched one up and been clipped for four, and has pitched one short and been hooked for four. And now he's being glanced down the leg side for four. That is the third boundary in the over, all three to Tendulkar. In the first over, India 13 without loss. Up and over the slips, this may well be another boundary. It is. It's come off the outside edge, he flashed hard at it. Plenty of space out there, and beat the third man. Fourth boundary in a row for Rian King.
Well, this looks like it's going to be an entertaining first 15 if Sachin plays like this. And indeed if Rian bowls like this as well.
You were saying he's not worried about the pace. If anything, he enjoys the pace, especially as there's no sideways movement. It's a nice wicket that he's got consistent bounce on. That, however, is gone for six. And the first one he's got too short. Sachin Tendulkar has rocked back and smashed that over long leg for six. To tell you more about the innings and the shot, Andy Shastri's at Sri Lanka.
That's a superb shot by the little man. He's into position so quickly across with that back foot, and he's just helped it on its way. One just got the feeling he was expecting it. This is a cracking start by the Indians. The 50 has come up in no time. Just 46 balls in 36 minutes. Good delivery. Big shout here from Mervyn Dillon. It's slow in the air. He's got the ball to swing into Tendulkar. It will be interesting to see where the ball struck him.
Well, one gets the impression that it struck him outside the line of the off stump. He has just a shade outside the line of the off stump. He's not a big man, so he won't have a very big stride. There it is, just a little bit outside the line of the off stump.
That's put away in style. Again, getting into position so quickly. He's hit it in front of mid-wicket. The boundaries continue to flow.
He has the special ability to pick up the line very early, earlier than most other batsmen. That's why he is the best batsman in the world. There it is. He's picked it up very, very quickly. And of course, he knows, having played against the West Indies before, that the West Indies tend to bowl a bit short. They're not much for swinging the ball, the West Indians. They are more keen on getting the ball to bounce around the batsman's ears, whether it's a one-day game or a test match. So that length is bound to be a bit short, and he's prepared for it.
Again pulled away. One bounce over the rope. This is food and drink for Tendulkar. Or rice and curry, whichever way you want to put it.
It's a waste of time trying to bowl short to the little man. And at that pace, Colin Stewart is amiable and just helping himself for more runs, Sachin Tendulkar.
Once, Tendulkar called for two as soon as he played the shot, and two, he will get at a canter.
That went flat. The umpire wants a replay to determine if it is 4 or 6. I just think they were concentrating so hard on Saurav Ganguly. Missed out on Tendulkar for a moment.
Well, there's an extra man in the boundary, Chris Gale, who was at mid-on. He's now gone out to mid-on. It's a long on, sorry. And in the meantime, Sachin Tendulkar takes advantage, and that ball was just short of the boundary. It's 4, but now gone out to the boundary. Now there's Sachin Tendulkar. He recognized that mid-on wasn't there.
I guess the ways of the great are strange, Colin. There were only 2 fielders outside the circle, and he kept dabbing around the infield. The field out is probably gone over. Tendulkar, who's got to 1 short of another one-day international 50. What you get now, came out blasting, really got hold of Rion King early. Period of circumspection when the spinner McGarrell came on initially. Another great knock.
When will it end? He just keeps on piling up the runs. 49 balls for his 51, 7 fours and a 6, a hook off for Dillon, and really in tremendous. Should have saved it, but perhaps just to his wrong side. But a slide and a dive might have cut it off, but it just eludes McGow, and off it goes for 4.
Fielding in this fine leg position, all about anticipation. The moment Tendulkar's bat came out from gully, he should have been looking towards that fine paddle sweep.
Ganguly joins Tendulkar in a half century. 119 these two are put together, and they've done it without any difficulty at all. Ganguly was dropped off the first ball he faced, first ball of the innings. A difficult leg side chance to Jacobs off King. Jacobs has taken similar chances, but it was difficult. Since then, it's been all India.
There's no doubt that the Indians are the best batting side in this competition.
Straight to mid-off. Now that's what it's done. Cooper comes in, brings the fielders in.